I've personally tested over 40 sauna brands, right? And year after year, there are some front runners who continue to exceed, expectations, do a great job. In our Facebook group here, we have over 30,000 group members. So we're pulling from experience, not just my own, but I actually have this equipment. I've put out some other videos. We're standing in a facility that we built with our own two hands. This is not one of those videos where a guy sits in front of a computer screen, even though I'm in front of a computer screen. It's just so I can see your questions and then answer all the comments and stuff that you have here. But we really build these things, take it seriously, test all kinds of biohacking, wellness stuff. I'm a leukemia survivor. There's reasons why I'm so dedicated to, having a low EMF, home or different environments, or want to try these different tools. It's not just for fun. I'm not completely shredded. I'm not on gear. I don't show up to like some model shoot and get paid to take pictures with saunas like some of these, people do. But there's tons of weird influencer stuff that I see on social media, and I have to question myself and be like, do these people actually do this? Are they serious about it? Or are they kind of just there for, whatever? So over the last 6 years, been in over 40 sauna brands, and in 2025, I can confidently say there are 3 sauna companies that consistently rise above the rest. And it's not just my own experience. I'm watching everyone, because I own the sauna group. I, help and oversee a lot of the detox protocols, a lot of the things that people are doing to improve their health, detox heavy metals, pesticides, work with various health conditions. I'm not a doctor, not medical advice, of course. But I myself have had my own health challenges, which basically created the passion to bring you this year after year after year and want to keep doing it, because sometimes it can be a lot. And I know you guys know it's a lot because navigating this industry is completely insane, by the way. But I can confidently say that there are, 3 picks that you can't go wrong with. There's going to be some things here and there where, I might like a brand or suggest a brand to you, but then you tell me, you have an electrical limitation, or you have a space constraint, or you have, this, that, and the other that is kind of, messing with you, and it just doesn't work. I understand that. There's no one brand, no one model that's right for everyone's, fit or needs. So let's get that out of the way right now. If you send me these questions from these sauna salespeople that say, hey, Matt, we have this proprietary wavelength, and we have, medical blah, 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 and all these reports that back up these scientific... You guys, don't send me an emissivity report from some company where, by their own admission, in the graph, right, there's a 3% to a 6% difference between their own models and the competitor, right? I am going to lose my mind, because they're portraying this to you guys like it's some revolutionary thing, or they have some special heater. And then they send you a report from them, from their own testing, that if you understand how to read it, you can literally see the emissivity range difference from their own product to their own model is 3%. And then it's 3% again from a competitor to theirs. I mean, I guess you could go out on a limb and say, yeah, it's actually better. But I mean, do you think you're really going to feel a 3% difference? They make it seem like it's like a 50% difference, right? And then hire all these doctors or do all this stuff to like really drive this point home and say they have all the right wavelengths and all this other stuff. And you have to stop for a second and ask yourself, what's really going on here? Is there that much of a difference, right? So let's jump in, right? In this video, I'm going to walk you through my top 3 picks. A lot of them haven't changed. There are some nuances that have changed. For one thing, Heavenly Heat is quickly developing new products that are overtaking, some of the models we used to promote in the past. But I'll tell you why, each one might be the right fit for your situation. I'll go through some of the comments here. I'll put some of this stuff, in there for you too. So both YouTube, Facebook, and everything in between on these different screens will be, catered or fit just for your exact situation, right? And then I'll reveal some, stuff that people completely miss when shopping for a sauna. So let's jump in. Number 1, this won't surprise you if you've been following my channel for a while, is going to be Radiant Health saunas. They're just absolutely rock solid, no issues with them, work amazing. If you test them on a FLIR gun, they have heater coverage that no one else has, right? It just is what it is. Year after year, these saunas win best in class for a reason. They're low EMF, low ALF, verified with professional grade testing equipment. No stuff where you just have to read a report. We just get up with the meters, turn around, go do it. Exactly what any sauna person with a YouTube channel could do this day and age. I don't know why they're not doing it. There's no reason for you to go read a third-party verified lab report where they take a heater out of the sauna, hang it in a lab, and then generate this pretty report and tell you that it's, done by some $100,000 test facility. Meanwhile, that's not the actual point of body contact emission in the sauna when you buy it. This is why some of those customers get those other brands of saunas home, get a meter and check it, and they're like, why is it sky high? But the report said it was low. Well, the reason why is because they're taking the sauna apart and they're manipulating the way that it looks and then just telling you, when you catch them, they're like, oh, EMF doesn't matter. Check the rest of your house or check the rest. But it's like, well, hold on. I didn't pay extra to get a low EMF, appliance in my kitchen, but I paid extra to get a low EMF sauna from you. So why are you saying that? Right? That's not a way out. It's a way of backpedaling and kind of them trying to diffuse the thing, but the mistake has already been made. The decision for them to tell you it's low EMF and sell it to you that way and not deliver on that is a false, promise, right? That's false marketing. It's plain as day. But the industry is unregulated, so it goes unpunished, right? So a lot of people get mad at me, saying that I don't like stuff or I don't do this or I don't do that. But it's pretty simple. I mean, I pick a meter up off my desk, I turn around, I walk over to it. There's nothing stopping these other people from doing that. The saunas they're in the saunas, they have them. So why not show you the magnetic and the electric fields right on the screen? There's no need to send you some crazy report. It's because the report sells and it does this and it does that. Anyway, I love Radiant Health saunas because there's no plywood, there's no VOCs, there's no smells, there's no anything, right? Great saunas, flawless heater placement. Literally the best in the industry, especially the hidden heater under the bench, which you won't find in any other sauna in this price point or anywhere for that matter, right? The heater under the bench, it completes the circuit of radiant heat completely surrounding the body. Most saunas are warm behind you, warm beside you, cold underneath you. Go watch my FLIR footage. I harp on this. Every other sauna in this price range in the market is blue. The seat's blue, half the floor is blue, half whatever. Go watch the Radiant Health E2.5 FLIR footage from me. There's no blue in it. Why? Because there's heat everywhere. It is destroying, annihilating, right, based on heat coverage, other companies on the market. Yeah, maybe somebody has a fancier sauna that connects to your phone or Wi-Fi or has a tablet or a TV or does this or does that or, I don't know, is smaller, gets hotter quicker, not as comfortable, but it will do, there's all these variables and stuff, right? But overall health benefits, man, hard to beat that heat coverage. Hard to beat. Underside of your body gets heated. That means you can sweat more, deeper, at a lower temperature without taxing your nervous system as hard. So for the health challenged people or somebody who really wants something that's quality far infrared, this is it. If you ever wonder why some people say, this sauna made me sweat like crazy compared to another sauna that claims to get to a hotter temperature, this is exactly why. Whether you're detoxing, healing, recovering, or just sweating to feel better, this is my number one pick for the year. The best model for most people is the E2.5. It's what I like. It's that sweet spot where you can lay down, sit up straight, stretch, even use it with a spouse and you're not sweating all over each other without feeling cramped. Both of you can put your knees up or something like that. With Radiant Health, they're going to have a sale, I think, tomorrow, but regularly you can use discount code JUSTICE at checkout to save $500 off any model. And they're all in stock right now, and they're shipping fast if something like that is right for you. Check them out. Links in the description below. Number 2 on the list, Heavenly Heat. For people that are looking for ultra-pure detox or have MCAS or have multiple chemical sensitivities or anything like that, Heavenly Heat prides themselves on being able to give you something that has no adhesives, no glues, no VOCs. The wood is completely untreated. There's no stains, no varnishes, no nothing. When you open the box, there's no smell, no mystery chemicals, just clean, pure components. Now, there could be some styrofoam and plastic, so for people that are really chemical sensitive, you do have to let the sauna air out, but you have to do that with all of them. It's not unique to the brand. The Eco Mini is perfect if you live in an apartment or a tight space. It even fits in a closet. Watch some of our other review videos. They're great. 2-person model comes optional with the red light therapy built into the front wall, which you can use inside the sauna, or you can pop it out and use it somewhere else in your home if you choose. And you can put a glass window in. It comes with both. It's pretty cool. There's 2 major therapies in one unit with something like that. And something that a lot of people don't realize, you can now buy directly on their website. You don't have to call them anymore. You can use coupon code JUSTICE at checkout, just like with the others, and save $500 instantly. It's built for healing, and it works. Check them out if they're a good fit. Links are in the description. I think you'll really like some of those models. And like I say, guys, it's not so much that one sauna is, brand is really overtaking another. It's not about bashing anyone. In one breath, I could say, one brand is the best, and I would choose this. And then you tell me, oh, I've got to have this size, or my family's got to fit in it. And I'm like, well, that company doesn't make, something that's the size that you want, or with that electrical requirement. So you can throw everything out the window. What you want to watch out for is any sauna salespeople that you come across that are like, this is the only one, right? This is the only option that can do you any good. If you don't buy this thing, are you telling me that Ford and Chevy are that I know you might be a Chevy guy or gal, or a Ford guy or gal, right? But is the other one that you don't like worse than walking? This is how I look at it, right? Would this be worse than not having a sauna at all for the next 20 years? No. Go look at the PubMed research. You doing heat therapy 3-4 times a week is going to extend your lifespan, period. Doesn't matter what the Finnish people say, and it's not a certain temperature, and da-da-da-da-da-da. People are healthier that sauna more regularly. They just are. Look it up. Rounding out the top 3 is ClearLight saunas. Now, I know some people love to bash ClearLight and say that it's overpriced or does this or da-da-da-da, but I'm going to tell you the truth. ClearLight makes good saunas. I've been using them for a while. They've been around a long time. Sometimes I don't like it because they have, weird people that work at the HQ, or you can get a better deal at a dealer this year, and then that changes the next year, and all this jazz and da-da-da. They can be really irritating like that, right? But the product is good. They've been around a long time. They've got good warranties, good customer support, wide range of models, including corner units, full spectrum saunas. They've got larger sizes, some custom stuff. They offer some things that other brands don't, which is advantageous for some people. If you want a more premium showroom-style sauna and the sizes, options matter to you, ClearLight can be a strong contender for what you're looking for. So just be aware they do use EMF shielding instead of a different design like some of the other companies. So while their EMF is really low in the seated body position, you will get some spikes around front glass heaters like full spectrum heaters or anything. I forget what they call them. True wave, something or other. So it's not truly zero, right? But by the time it reaches the area where you actually sit, it's nominal. It's very good. They actually have low electric fields. Doesn't test as well as the other two, but still solid, still good. I still feel safe in them. So for people who want, and if you're claustrophobic, you're going to love the all-glass front. There's pros and cons to that. Sometimes, the heat loss or this and that is not the greatest, but they still work really well. You can get a good sweat. If you like the luxury look, lots of size configurations, lots of options, established name, this is your brand. You can use code JUSTICE with Jen. Her link is in the description. She's awesome if you're looking for a ClearLight sauna. Highly recommend you check her out. Now listen, this isn't really about which sauna is, the best brand. Like I said, there's no one best brand for every single person's situation. You could take something that I love and apply it to someone else's situation, like I always say, in an apartment in Manhattan, and it just doesn't work, right? Can't make it work. So this is about which sauna is best for you, right? And some of you are in small apartments. Some of you have gigantic 7,000 square foot houses with big home gyms. Some want pure detox. Others want fancy Bluetooth and features. There's no single right answer for everyone, but when you step back, look at your needs, look at your health space, look at your health goals. One of these 3, some model from one of these 3 will usually stand out. So here's a quick recap. Radiant Health, best overall, deepest sweat, best value, best heater coverage, my top pick. What I use personally in a lot of the places that I'm at. Heavenly Heat, best for ultra clean MCS, any type of chemical sensitivities, no glues, no adhesives, great for small spaces, quickly becoming one of my go-tos in the closet at home. It's kind of cool. ClearLight, best for variety, larger saunas, premium features. Jen's awesome if you want to check her out. All 3 of these, I've reviewed them all. I've personally used them and tested them. I stand behind them. I know they work 100%. You can't go wrong with any of them. As long as you match your choice to your situation, right? Like pick something that actually works for you, not what somebody wants you to think that the thing is going to do and all this stuff. So if you're ready to move forward, I've got exclusive discounts for you for all 3 brands. You can use code JUSTICE at checkout to save a bunch of money on all of them. Some of them you have to talk to, some of them you don't. If you're not sure which sauna to go with, join the Facebook group, ask in a comment. I'll help you find the right model based on your goals, space, and budget. So no pressure, no call center reps, just real help. We'll see you in the next one.